Hey, it's Ed with Slow Car Fix, and today I'm going to give you an update on my 4-door to 2-door conversion 1955 Chevy Belair, and maybe on some of my other stuff as I move some stuff around on this mild winter day. So I've got a couple of things on the go today. I've got to make some progress on my 55 Chevy. I have been working on it, but I haven't been posting any videos of it. I also have to move some cars around. I have to get my Beetle out for reasons undisclosed, because Beetle content on my channel doesn't do very well. So I got to move stuff around, get my Beetle out, have it ready to go, which involves moving a few cars. It's a mild day in December. Late December, just before New Year's, and there's no snow. There's nothing. It's Canada. It's Ontario, Canada. It's been raining all week, and we got a little tiny bit of snow last night, but there's nothing. So I got to take advantage of that because it's not going to stay that way. So the first mission is I've got to get the Corsa and the German out to get the other German out, and I need the Corsa to be in there, and I need the Volkswagen to be here. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to be doing some work on the 55. So on the other side, here's the 55. I did do a door skin yesterday. I made a door skin and welded that in on the bottom there. Lot of welding and a lot of grinding, and it gets pretty old, so I haven't really recorded much. But I've got to tidy the shop up. It's actually been staying pretty good since my big reorganization, except I've got a forge out because I was making some Christmas presents. But I want to wheel this outside. There's some paint on it that I didn't get a chance to strip off earlier this year, and I'm not going to have another chance to strip it off until, I don't know, spring. So there's a little bit here on the trunk that needs to be stripped off. That's not a big deal. The bigger deal is the roof almost entirely has not had the paint removed yet. Just a little bit on each side. So I got to do that, and I've picked up a little bit of surface rust from condensation, so I need to just give that a quick go over. But I want it to be outside for that, because right now, with it being winter, I've got my exhaust fan blocked off and foamed, so that way no heat can get out, but also no dust can get out. So I would like to put this out, give the shop a blowout, clean this, clean the car off, get it back in here and get welding on the door again. But first, while I'm still relatively clean, I got to move my other cars. So I'm going to get on that, and I'll talk a little bit about what's going on with each one of them, except for the bug. No talking about the bug. Okay, well, there's that part done. Flow bug is out and ready to go. Everything else is sort of rearranged. We're all good. On to the 55. Okay, so what I've been doing on the 55, I did a video on the taillights. That's kind of cool. I'm okay with how that's turned out. Right now, I've made a door skin, lower door skin. It's turned out pretty well. I got a couple little things to do to it. I don't want you to look too close just yet. I'll fix all that up. I've been doing some work on the rocker, just dressing it in so the door fits, making the door fit properly the way I'd like. The fender's obviously off because I was fitting the door properly, and I have a toe board to do, so I might do that while the fender's off. Lots to do on this car still, like tons. But right now I'm gonna take it off the lift and put it outside and hope that my wife and I can push it back in when I'm done. Okay, so you can see I've got paint to do here. This started to flash rust, and then I have to clean off this roof. This stuff I'm not worried about, I'll do that later. It's just the big bulk of this roof that I want to get done. Well, there's not too much snow and it's not too cold, because I can't wheel it outside later. Okay, so I'm back. The car's back inside. That, in hindsight, probably wasn't the best idea. It was like a snowstorm out there when I was doing this, but anyways, I got it done. I got the car back inside myself, which was fun. I'm gonna have to wipe on some rust and I don't know, some sort of rust stuff. I've got some stuff I'll try. I just don't want it to interfere with the paint, but I got to be able to protect this bare metal because ultimately I'm trying to get it towards where I'm gonna have epoxy on it, but I got to finish the metal first. The metal and then the metal to metal filler. So let me show you what I got going on here and how it turned out. I think it turned out pretty good, and I'll show you the tool I used to do it. Okay, so I also blew the dust off of it, so that's all done. Yeah, so I got all the paint off the roof. I only found a couple of things. There's a couple of holes where they had pulled out some dents at one time, and there was some filler. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's a roof. It's metal. I've wiped off any of the moisture that was on it, but I'm starting to get a bit of flash rust on these new panels and stuff. They're all going to need to be sanded before this whole car is going to have to get sanded before I put epoxy on it to just take off anything. And I don't know, something spilled on it here, so I don't want anything to contaminate the car. So I'm going to have to go over it all with like a prep wash or something like that. But I got to put something on it to protect it right now. So I'm going to work on that. Yeah, I also took the flash rust off this door. This was flash from the previous person, wherever I got this door from. It was sandblasted at one time. So I've got a little patch to do down here. It's not as bad as the other side. The other side I had to go all the way across. This isn't near as bad. I've got to do the inner quarter panels. That'll be a video for you. I've got to do a toe board over there. That won't be a video. I'm just going to do it. And I got to finish that door that I'm working on. And really, like, I'm kind of getting close to epoxy here. Yeah, you can see my skin there. Like I said, I'm not going to zoom in on it yet because I still have to weld it. But that's the skin that I made. It's pretty good. It held the shape pretty good. It's folded underneath like a skin, but it's got a couple low spots that I got to work out from the inside, and then I'll seal it from the back side. Unfortunately, I can access a bunch of it from the back of the door, the back side of the door. I'm pretty happy with it. I got to get this thing rolling, but at the same time, I'm trying hard to enjoy the process. All right, let me show you the tool that I used. So this is Eastwood's surface conditioning tool with a wheel from Amazon. It seems to work pretty well. It's a lot to hang on to. It's quite the machine, but it does a good job. And like you can see, it takes off the paint. So that's good. I still have, a little bit around the edges to do and stuff like that. But like I said, I've got to sand the whole car. So that was a quick update on the 55. I'll just give you a quick winter update on what's going on around here. The bug, can't talk about the bug because you guys don't watch bug videos. It's going out of here to get a little bit of work done. The 64, I got to change the transmission. It's got a bad transmission, power glide. Rampy's fine, everything's cool. This 57, I've got my upholstery guy that did the bug seats lined up to do a bench seat on it. I'm hoping he gets it done. He's very busy. He does a really good job, but it's not real quick. So if he doesn't start making progress on it, probably by later in the winter, then I'm probably gonna have to find somebody else because I gotta get it done because we're gonna road trip that this year. The Porsche is the same. I don't know. The Corsa secondaries aren't hooked up. I'm still on break-in oil, so I got to do an oil change on it, put some more miles on it when it's summer. The Malibu needs some work. The Malibu has a body mount issue on the rear body mounts, which is common to G bodies. I have to go through the trunk floor, cut it out, and weld in new body mounts. It's not fun on a car with good paint and all those things. So that's a spring project. What'll happen is that's going to go over to the other side when the 55's an epoxy, and the 55 will come over here just for a few weeks for me to be able to finish that. Because right now, when you hit a bump, the body slams on the frame because there's no mount there. It's not good. It's only the back two. Everything else has been replaced. The body never came fully off the chassis on that car, just close. Anyways, Model A needs nothing. It works, just works. Everything else is pretty good. So there's your update. So it's the end of the year. It's almost New Year's. And I just want to say thanks to my loyal subscribers and thanks to the friends I've made through this channel. I appreciate everyone watching, and I appreciate you guys following along, and I hope that some of the stuff that I do is helpful, and that it helps you guys be motivated on your own projects, or maybe learn something from what I do, or learn what not to do. There's a lot of that. Thanks for watching, and check out my other videos. Let me know what your plans are for the new year and what you're working on, and what your focus is going to be for the new year. My focus is going to be enjoying what I have. Thanks for watching.